Hello, so today we will study the Sutta Majjhima Nikaya 72 with Vacchagotta on fire, Aggivacchagotta-sutta. So in this sutta, the Buddha expresses the 10 views of the 10 questions which are left unanswered, and if one tries to answer to them, this leads to the grasping to views. So the 10 aspects are: the world is eternal, the world is not eternal, the world is finite, the world is infinite, the soul and the body are the same thing, the soul and the body are different things, the Tathagata exists after death, the Tathagata doesn't exist after death, the Tathagata both exist and doesn't exist after death, the Tathagata neither exists nor doesn't exist after death. So these are the 10 questions which are left unanswered. So the first 4 are about the world, and the first 2 about eternal or not eternal. The 2 seconds are still about the world, but finite or infinite in space. And the other questions are about the body and the soul. So is the body the same as the soul or different from the soul? And the 4 left are about the Tathagata after death, and it is a tetralemma. So it is exist or doesn't exist, or exist and doesn't exist, or neither exist nor doesn't exist. And the Buddha refuses to answer those questions because they correspond to views, and then he explains the last view on the existing of a Buddha after death, or non-existing. So he compares the Buddha to a fire, and when the fire is extinguished due to the lack of fuel, you don't say if the fire went north or east or west or south. You just say that the fire is reckoned as extinguished, Nibbutta. So in the same way, the Buddha is neither existing nor non-existing, nor both existing and non-existing, nor neither existing or non-existing. And the Buddha is just reckoned as extinguished, Nibbutta. And surprisingly, he adds that the Buddha is immeasurable, is profound, and the last adjective is is deep, deep, immeasurable, and hard to fathom. So it's more like the image of an ocean. So one might be tempted to say that the Buddha still exists, but this term doesn't apply.